There is something strange in this room that is out of place, and it is right here. Guys, welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. Brad here, and today we have something special. I did not record most of the installation of this awesome product that we have today, but Supercar Street Racing has obtained a second editing rig down here. I'm going to show that to you guys today, explain all the specs, show you the whole entire setup, and then we're going to take a look at it in depth on the screen, what is happening right now and what this awesome new machine is going to do for the channel. So hang out with us today. We're going to give you a full tour and show you the results right here on the channel, and I'm going to edit this video on this machine while it's also doing other things, so stay with us. All right, guys, we are in the Supercar Street Racing office right now, and you can see right in front of me here as I move this dumb chair out of the way that we have obtained a brand new editing setup for the SCSR company, and it is right down here. We did buy this used, and I did have to drive quite a ways to grab it. I drove about an hour, which is unusual because I think it's the longest and most miles I've ever put on the car, except for the day that I bought it. So we did pick up this rig, and it is perfect for what we are doing, and I went ahead and used some of my older equipment to set up here on this. Actually is a kitchen table that we have reused as a desk. I had it set up before. I changed it up just a little bit this time. The way I had it set up before was a little different. I had the keyboard on this kind of curved like this, and it was permanently mounted like that. I don't really like that. It was kind of hard to get to. So now if I want to extend this, I can just pick it up and I can pull the keyboard back a little bit to have more desk room. But I got plenty of room here. You can see we are using a wireless. I didn't even know I had this, but I bought it at a thrift store. It looks brand new to me. It's a Logitech wireless keyboard and mouse setup. We are also using my Rockville powered studio monitors, which are really, really awesome. I highly recommend these if you are looking for something. They are USB, or they have regular audio inputs and they have RCA inputs, and they're really, really high quality for doing audio production or anything like that. But for this computer, they are just being used for editing and other things right here on the PC. And you can see right here, they do have a headphone jack as well, and they are on green. If you look at the light, the green means USB. So basically all the audio is coming through a USB cable connected to the PC down here. Now for our monitors, we are using these HP monitors, but yes, we are using HP. They are 24-inch. They are only HD. They are not 4K. They do not have 4K support, but they do have Bang & Olufsen speakers. These are E243M HP monitors. Nothing super amazing. They do have built-in audio and also a built-in USB 3 hub. So I have a USB cable running from here down to the actual PC right here, providing USB 3 there, and also one on this monitor running to the PC. They're both USB 3 ports, and now this guy has a hub on the side where the mouse and keyboard were going to go, but I don't need it anymore because I got the wireless stuff, and it is much better and takes up much less room. Right next to that, you do see that we have redeployed our Keener eye care lamp. Very cool lamp. I love this. There's a review of it on my channel. Go check that out if you haven't. But here we have the capability to dim and brighten the lamp and change the color temperature as well by remote if we want to. And now it is wide open right there so you guys can see. So that's the Keener eye care lamp that we do have on the channel for your consideration to go ahead and buy. All right, I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the back and some of the ports that are available. It does have Wi-Fi. It does have 2.5 gig Ethernet, USB-C, and every other connector I would need on the absolute planet Earth. And there is a look at the video setup for the dual monitors there. They're both using HDMI. And there's the audio outputs on it. It does have optical audio out. It has plenty of USB ports, as you can see right there. So that is the back of the motherboard there, the Aorus. Okay, right in front of me now is the actual tower case. You can see it does have straps in case you wanted to go to a LAN party, but I think I am going to go ahead and take those out because I have really no use for them and they kind of don't look that good here. But checking out the inside, you can see right here that we have 64 gigs of RGB RAM, and they're pretty cool. They look like almost like ice, and they do change colors. We have the Aorus motherboard, we have a i9, and we do have the Gigabyte RTX 3080 video card. And you can see that the CPU is water cooled there, and there is a rear RGB fan as well. So that is a look at the inside. There's an EVGA power supply as well in there. I know it's hard to see. And of course this side just does come off if you take these screws like this. I'll let you guys get a little bit closer on the inside of this. So there is a good look at the inside of the Aorus motherboard. There's the GeForce 3080 and the power supply and the very cool RGB RAM. I love it. And then up top there is the cooler, water cooler. Don't know what kind it is. I'll have to look that up. It doesn't have a brand on it. It just has that little symbol. If you guys know, drop it in the comments section. But yeah, that is the inside of the brand new streaming and editing rig for Supercar Street Racing. Just a little update. I was able to open up the RGB utility for the Gigabyte motherboard, and I did get the Gigabyte logo turned on there and cycling in color, which I am super hyped about. I love that. Very cool. Now let's see what else is available on this app. So it says the motherboard is all set to one color. Oh, the RAM went to yellow. Okay, I put sync mode and color cycle on all of them. And there they go, all synced up, everything. Very cool. I did not even know that was there because I was actually going through the app center here just looking at this for the first time. Okay, SIV is system information here. I just opened it up. It looks like it's calibrating the fans. It's set on standard mode. I'm gonna leave it there. It is not very loud. There's an advanced mode here where you can set up stair-step modes on the fan. Very cool. And then there's some alert setups here that you can check and see if you want it to alert you when certain things go over a certain amount. And you can see right here the system information. It is a i9 11900K, the Rocket Lake, and it is running 64 gigabytes of RAM, so there are 4 slots. And this is a Z590 Aorus Master motherboard, BIOS version ACE, BIOS version F3. Yeah, can't open data connection. None of those work, so you have to go get a file manually. So I'll do that another time, but I just wanted you guys to see this software here. There is one called EasyTune here. I'm assuming it overclocks, and it is on default. And I have not tried to clock the GeForce yet, the RTX 3080. Don't really need to yet. I haven't seen any reason why I should have to do anything on that at this point. So I'm not going to overclock right now. It's not necessary yet. All right, taking a look at the task manager here, we actually do have 10 gigabit available on the, that is downloads happening in the background. I'll explain that in a minute, but we have 10 gig Ethernet available here. There is the CPU. It's running at 4.97 gigahertz right now. There is the 64 gigs of RAM, and it is using 11.7, 30.8 gig cache. There is the 2 terabyte SSD. I have 2 terabytes of NVMe SSD. There's Ethernet, and there is the GeForce running at 63%. No issues right there, running at about 63%. And all it is doing right now is streaming, and I will show you that here momentarily. There's a look at what it is using. It is dedicated GPU memory, 10 gigabytes. All right, let's take a look at what we're doing with this right now on the channel. Back in the office again, and I wanted to show you guys exactly what we are doing at this moment. And if we are looking at right now at the Supercar Street Racing channel, you can see that this is live. If we go back, there's the actual video that's playing right now. This is the new Jukebox channel. So it is basically rotating all of the SCSR videos on a rotation, and I will show you that, how that is being done right now. In front of me, you can see OBS Studio running right there, SoFly, and it is actually using a source called VLC right there. You can see it, and that source actually uses the VLC engine without opening VLC, and then I have a playlist selected, and of course it is set on shuffle. So that's how we are using VLC to rotate all the videos from the channel onto the live stream on the jukebox. We see when we go to properties, there is the playlist that it's playing. This is actually located on my brand new Asus Store NAS. And so if we go out here to the SCSR living room, the Asus Store NAS is providing all of the videos to OBS Studio over the network. And it is hardwired to the switch, which we will soon be upgrading 2.5 gig or 10 gig. Now that we know we can do 10 gig, maybe we could just do that. So that's how it works. Okay, so one of the things that has been a hindrance to me since I've actually had the channel is the fact that I don't have backups of all of my videos because I did not have enough space and I didn't think the channel was gonna grow that much. Now that it has, and I have thousands of videos, I am starting to get them back and put them in the archive so that they can be streamed on the Jukebox channel, and also that I have a backup forever of these videos. So I am using a tool to download all my videos, a thing from HiPaw. It will take quite a while, but anything that I don't have original high quality copies of right now, I will in the next day or so when it gets done downloading. I'll put those all in the Jukebox and take out any old downloaded ones from YouTube that are very low quality.